Hello students, welcome back on behalf of Shiksha Mandal's GS College of Commerce for the subject Business Economics BCCA 3rd Sem. Before this, I hope you all have gone through the videos which are uploaded in YouTube, and if not, then please watch it because you all have filled the exam forms, so anytime the exam can be announced. So don't be under that impression कि this year there will not be any exams or exam will be in the pattern of MCQs or something. Okay, don't be under wrong impression. Keep doing your studies, be regular in your studies, watch the videos regularly so that at least something will remain in your mind and you can continue your studies. So first of all, I wish you all a very happy Diwali, and this is the session, this is the online lecture where we are going to see the things, that is the different, this is what, methods of demand forecasting. This is the heading. These are the different types of demand forecasting, different methods of demand forecasting. In the last lecture, I have told you we have gone through with the importance of demand forecasting and scope of demand forecasting. And in that session only, I have parted the whiteboard in 3 parts, and in third one, I have given you the methods of demand forecasting. But those were the only methods. Today, we will see each and every method in detail. So, what is demand forecasting? We will just review. Forecasting means to predict, to interpret, okay, about the prices, about the demand of the product. Okay. Now, demand forecasting. We have seen the definition also and meaning also. So, what is demand forecasting? Considering the past experiences, taking the help of past experiences, moving with the current scenario that is present, the future prices are calculated, or the main focus on the prices which can be decided for the future, means decision making regarding the prices of the product, decision making regarding the demand of a particular commodity. That is what is demand forecasting. You are forecasting the demand in demand forecasting. But while forecasting these demands, why it is needed, what is the importance of demand forecasting, the scope of demand forecasting, each and everything we have covered in the last lecture. And now here some methods are suggested for demand forecasting. Means see, the forecasting has a great importance. It is very much essential that forecasting should be done while or before deciding the prices of the product, so that each and every businessman's idea or his mission is to earn maximum profit with the available resources. Now, with the utilization of the resources, okay, what he tries, the businessman, the producer, he want to save his money and to earn maximum profit, to earn maximum output. Now, forecasting, then let that forecasting not only related to demand but the market forecasting. In case of market forecasting also, what a producer or what a businessmen do, that is they are just taking the review from the market. They are appointing certain researchers, okay, or administrators to do that job, so that it is easy for the firms, for the business units to judge before starting the production activity. They get the idea in advance that how they are going to sell their product in the market, how they will sell, how the prices of the products can be decided, how they can plan the production, how much will be the duration to produce that particular good, how much they can prolong the production, or it may be possible that they have to take that activity of production at the early stage so that they can earn maximum profit. This is all done with the help of forecasting. So, demand forecasting. So, for doing that forecasting, for doing that demand forecasting, certain methods are introduced or certain methods are given. So in that method, why these methods are necessary? Again I am telling you why I am repeating this, because just to judge the market in the advance, just the producers or the businessman, they wants to see before going to the market, before selling their product in the market, they need to make certain kinds of analysis or a certain kind of evaluation of the market, and for that reason these methods are used or methods are implemented. So very first method is survey of buyers intention method. This is one of the oldest method for demand forecasting. That name itself says survey. Survey of what? Survey of buyers intention. Now when the researchers or the administrators are doing this kind of, they are adopting this method for the forecasting, they are doing the surveys for the buyers. Means again this is a analysis of consumer behavior. So in that they are considering the intentions of the buyers. As you know that this is a forecasting, and forecasting is always uncertain. This is not 100% sure and accurate. So while adopting this method, this survey method, the survey is organized. The survey is conducted by the administrators. The survey is conducted by the surveyors or the market researchers, and they are giving the information to the firm owner that such and such is the condition. Before selling the product in the market, what necessary steps or what necessary precautions need to be taken by the firms. That is only the information which is getting after forecasting. So the survey is made for the buyer's intention. Now what buyer intend to, that is see, means the likes, dislikes, okay, taste, habits of the consumer is analyzed in this particular method. इसका एक सर्वे किया जाता है. Survey means what? It is again a judging somebody, judging the survey buyers in the market, how they behaves in the market. Okay, what is their intention before buying any product in the market. So that thing, the administrators or the person who are involved in this survey, they always see that what is the intentions of the buyer. As again I am telling you that this is a prediction, this is just interpretation, so this is not 100% correct and sure. So this may lead to what we say misleading information can be collected with this survey type of method. Then what wrong conclusions can be made? That conclusions may be irregularities in customers buying. Although the administrator or the market researchers has given the information, given the data to the firm owner that the customer will buy such and such product, but although they have given this information or data, but actually the customers are irregular in buying that certain product. So that is one of the misleading fact which is collected with the help of this survey method. Then what may be another misleading conclusion? That consumers' inability to see the choice for the multiple the options available in the market. There are substitute products in the market. Okay, so it may be possible that consumer have made their mind to buy that company's product only, but when they go into the market, it finds that they are buying another company's product because they are the multiple options, alternatives available with them. So that is again a misleading information can be received with this method. Then the possibility is that buyers only plan to buy the product, but actually they do not buy. Okay, actually the situation means they are not involved in buying, but what is that? The possibility that buyer is only planned to buy. They are planning to buy. It means how it is just when you enter or when you visit any shop, you always ask, इसका price क्या है? Okay, इसके rate क्या है? It means what? You are just showing your will and wish to buy the product. You are making a plan in your mind to buy the product, but actually you are not buying. And what the informer or what the that researcher giving the information to that firm owner that this product the consumers have made a plan to buy this product. So again, the misleading conclusions can be received with the help of this method. See, all these methods which are written here, this is only a forecasting. Nothing is sure in that. So these are the misleading conclusions which may be received with this method, but still this method is utilized or adopted by the firm owners, by the producers to get the information related to the market. Although it gives misleading conclusions, misleading information, but this survey method is used. Then second is collective opinion method. Collective opinion method. Again, this is also one of the oldest and most common method of demand forecasting. So what is done in this method? In this method, salesman, the persons who are working as a salesman or a marketing executive for that firm, they are informed, they are required to go to the market, and it is the impression of the producer or a manufacturer that the salesman or a marketing persons, marketing executives, they are more close to the customers. And considering this fact, okay, the firm owner asks them to go into the market, just examine about the taste, likes, dislikes, the intentions of the buyers, and then come to the conclusions about the demand forecasting. So it is said that collective opinion method means different marketing executives, different salesmen who are working in the firm, they are told that they are asked to go into the market and collect the opinion of the customers, and accordingly the producers make their production plan, prepare the products and sell in the market. But again, it is said that this collective opinion method is useful for short run. Is useful for short run means what? The products which are durable, or the products we can say that which are not useful for the long run. So for a shorter period market, this method is useful, we can say that. Then the third is expert opinion method. Expert opinion method is also known as Delphi method. What it is known as? Expert opinion method is also known as Delphi method. In this method, instead of adopting survey of buyer's intention and collective opinion method, the firm owner, what they do? Instead of depending on survey and collective opinion method, firms obtain, means the firms appoints different experts to do their demand forecasting. And these experts, not a single expert, there are various experts, 2 experts, 3, 4 individuals who are experts regarding the market research, they are appointed. Okay, their information is collected by the firm owner. Okay, and the information which is collected and received, again that information is kept under secret, and finally the firm owner come to the conclusion after listening the information or going through the data collected from the different expert, one conclusion, one decision is made by the firm owner, and that is used, or that is implemented for the production of the particular product. Are you getting my point? That the appointed experts who are doing the surveys or who are collecting the information regarding the product in the market, their opinions are collected, and out of those 4 to 5 individuals who are appointed as the expert, final opinion is drawn, and as per that opinion, the production activity is taken under place. It means a final decision is made to produce a product. Clear? So, fourth is statistical method. This is a lengthy and long process or a long method. Here again this method is divided into 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 parts. 5 parts. One is trend projection method. Now in this trend projection, see why it is divided into again 5 to 4 parts, because it is a statistical method. It is somehow related to mathematical part, and because it is a technical and mathematical method, it has 5 separate, again it is divided into 5 separate methods. So one is trend projection method. Data is accumulated by the existing firms. For example, the firm who is running since 2 to 3 years, or we can say it is an old firm. Okay, now the data is accumulated by the existing firm, and this data, whatever means, they have their past experiences, they have their past business plans, and according to that, such data means such information is arranged in the chronological manner. Okay, is arranged in chronological order, which gives time series. This data, this chronological order gives them time series, and that is why it is said a trend projection method, and this time series is followed by the firm owner, and accordingly the production or the production activity or producing a specific goods, that activity is taken place based on this time series. Clear? That is what is trend projection. See, every detail regarding this methods will be given to you in the study notes and study material, but it is bit lengthy. The explanation of each and every method is bit long, so you need to read that. Okay, because everything I cannot write on the board, so I am writing each and every method in short and explaining. Okay, but after reading the notes you will understand each and every method. Second is graphical method. Old values of sales of different areas are plotted on graph and forecasting is done. Old values of sales. See, again and again, why all these methods are adopted by the firm owners? It is forecasting. They are deciding in advance regarding their product. So, the graphical method, in this method, the old values, the old data, the old information is from the different areas. There are different departments in the organization: purchase department, sales departments, commercial department, then accounts department. So values of from all these departments or values of sales for different areas are plotted on a graph. So this is related to specifically sales. Product means to sell the product in the market. What a producer has to do? He is mainly concerned with the sales department. Although there are different departments, but he is mainly concerned with the sales department. The person whomsoever is working as a coordinator. The data or the values of the sales is collected from that department, and these values are drawn on such a page, or the data or the information which is required is represented with the help of graphs. The graphs are drawn, and these graphs are giving the important information regarding exactly where there is a lacunas, where their improvement is required by the company, and accordingly the decisions are taken for the product. Okay, so next is regression analysis. Regression analysis is a very common method of demand forecasting. Here relationship is established between the quantity demanded, that is dependent variable, and independent variable. The independent variable is like income, price of the goods. See, regression analysis, as it is said that it is a very common method of demand forecasting, and under this method a relationship is established between quantity demanded, and that is quantity demanded is a dependent variable, and other independent variable. So here you need to remind the determinants of law of demand. Okay, these were the price of the product, income of the consumer, etc. Okay, and such as income, price related goods, price of the other goods also. That is why it is called a regression analysis. See, this is a analysis. Okay, under this method such analysis or such methods are adopted so that finally the which the main method is statistical method, and under this these are the separate points or the sub methods of this method. Extrapolation method, historical or a past data is used for forecasting past prices of the goods, is an indicator for the future production. It means what? The prices which have been offered to the customer before 2 years, before 3 years, okay, that information, that analysis, or that what we can say, the data is collected from the other departmental heads, and accordingly which method to be adopted, which method to be used for the demand forecasting is decided as per that information. Okay, then game theory. Okay, now game theory, see, the word itself is giving you the what you say, that information, that game theory. Game theory is a way to obtain better forecasting in situations such as negotiations or other conflicts. In the companies, in running a business, or in the production activity, that we say work in progress, when the production activity is done, okay, a certain product is under production, okay, there may be other conflicts, or there may be on being a sales. See, all this is we are doing for selling the product, okay. Before selling the product in the market, certain methods are adopted for the demand forecasting. So game theory, there are certain situations in the business, some conflicts occurs, okay, some negotiations are to be made for deciding or for fixing the prices of the product, and in that case game theory is implemented. The basic idea is to divide the problem of forecasting into different parts. Now here we can see the example of deciding the brand for the product. In the market there are other brands who are selling the same product, but what name they have utilized for their product? Is that name is sufficient to present your product in the market? All this is done, that is why it is called a game theory. The game plans means the other competitors or the persons who are selling same kind of product in the market. So administrators or the market researchers are said, the instructions are given by the firm owner that you go into the market and search how similar brands are in the market, what name we can give to our product, okay, what rate should be decided by our product, so that it will be easy for us to earn maximum profit. Then control experiment method. In this method, efforts are made to vary separately certain determinants of demand which can be manipulated. For example, advertisements, product promotion, etc. This is an expensive and time consuming method. Controlled experiment. See, again it is a forecasting. So whatever the methods which I have mentioned here, okay, it is a experimental kind of thing. It is a experiment which is made by the firm owner to be in the market. He wants to sustain in the market. He wants to be in the list of the competitors. So controlled experiments. So before giving the advertisements in different medias, he has to see how many expenses I need to make for advertisements or for sales promotion. How much activities I should undertake for the sales promotion, how much amount I will spend on the advertisement effect. So all this is made in controlled experiments. That is why it is said this is a most expensive and time consuming method. Study of general economic environment. The above suggests the methods are product concerned. See, study of general economic environment. Here all the methods as we have seen from 1 to 5th, these are all related to product concern, means for selling some product. But here we have said study of general economic environment, means in the market, in economics we have to see that in the market which kind of economy is there, or here there are certain factors like heavy advance order for capital goods, machine give an indication for economic prosperity, better infrastructure in rural areas were made to increase the demand for automobiles. Means the market the market researchers or the administrators who are in the process of this demand forecasting, they need to see the other economic environment also. The same product, the company who is having their head office at some other place, other branches at some other local places, rural places, it means they have to consider each and everything. The region, the location, the area, whether the city is metropolitan city or where you are selling your product, is it a rural area? Okay, that has to be considered. That is why it covers the study of general economic environment. So I hope the points which are explained, the methods which I have explained here gives you the idea about the different methods. But the detailed notes, even before this also I have told you, please go through the notes. Okay, stay safe, stay home. Again, wish you all a very happy Diwali. So by the time, start doing studies and be in touch with your studies. Thank you.